Fishing the Wild West is brought to you by Prairie Toyota.
Fishing the Wild West. When work is poison, the antidote.
Cracker
To spend
Boats.
10 hours on this fishing boat. No cell phone service and no lawn to mow. What matters
Bass
most
Pro
is that
Shops.
I'm all alone. Living a dream, fishing the stream. Fishing the stream, living a dream. Living a dream, fishing the streams.
Along with
Fishing the Wild West.
We've just arrived. We're about to spend 4 days here at Lloyd Lake Lodge fishing Lloyd Lake and a variety of river systems for a large number of lake trout, Arctic grayling, walleye, and massive northern pike, all within these waters. And we're about to take part in some of the best multiple species fishing in northern Saskatchewan here at Lloyd Lake Lodge.
Well, so we were just saying, you guys had hopefully an edible supper,
Oh my God, it was amazing.
and now we're just headed out here to the mouth of the Mirror River for a little walleye fishing. And well, I hooked up. And
You want me to give you a hand?
yeah, would you mind actually? Might make things just a little bit.
Oh, he's a
easier
nice
on me.
walleye.
He's a beauty. It's that nice golden.
Oh, and the hook
look
just
at
coming.
that! What a great job! Hook
Pike's-
out.
Pike's been biting on him. Your clients are catching those steady all day long.
It's kind of
We're
one
here
out.
after supper and just 5-minute boat ride from the lodge.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 minutes. That's a perfect,
Yeah, we've been here.
perfect
What?
walleye.
We haven't made 2 passes, and it's been 3 or 4 fish.
And he's had a couple pike strike at him.
Yeah, I'd like
Excellent.
to hook into whatever's been
Yeah, no
chewing
kidding.
on him. Hey,
All right, let's get back in there.
sounds good.
So we've literally 10 minutes from the lodge. We're fishing basically its most basic form. Just we've got jigs on with some frozen minnows and just trolling the edge of this line. I've just landed a bonus pike. Des landed a nice walleye here that just helped him with. So we're making another pass, going up. There's a fish there. That's a pike. Or ran like a pike anyway.
Yeah.
It's so, like we're literally on the edge of the brush here. Yeah,
He's lively.
northern pike. You can do this all day long, especially after a meal like that.
Well, you eat well to keep your strength up
Yeah, no kidding.
because you're gonna need it.
Barbless hooks, fall right out. Nice little after supper pike.
Oh, fish on.
Action never stops here at Lloyd Lake
Hey,
Lodge.
walleye! Oh!
Did he come off?
Yep, I pulled it right out of his mouth. Well, I guess it doesn't count unless you touch it, right?
We
So-
didn't see it. I didn't.
You
even
didn't see it?
We'll edit that so it's not on camera. So unlike just sitting in one spot and jigging and vertical jigging, oh, we just had a bite there. We're just cruising up the edge of the river system here. Again, we're going against the current, and our baits are behind, and literally fishing untouched fish.
This is a walleye. Oh, at least I believe it to be. Wasn't such an eloquent hook set,
But it's set.
but it is set. Oh, that's a beautiful walleye.
You need a hand with them, net or?
If you like, that would be all right. I would appreciate it. Just hooked in the top lip.
Oh, he's a nice walleye.
Hey, nice work.
Oh yeah. There, and you're just saying it can be anything of any size.
Let's get that hook out.
There, that's, well, you just saw the wee little fingerling that I caught, and Des pulls this up. That's a beautiful, healthy walleye right there, all along here. It's amazing. Let's get him back in the water and get some more.
Absolutely, let's do it.
There, I just popped it up and down a few times. There's a walleye. We caught a bunch of pike in between, but finally back into the walleye. And he took it hard. That's the ones Derek loves for shore lunch.
Absolutely. We'll be tasting those tomorrow.
We'll let him go for today. Oh, he looked delicious.
Hold your horses. We'll be right back. Closed captioning is brought to you by Sandy Point Resort.
Derek, can you tell us a little bit what we're going to do here today?
We're going to start off with catching a little bit of lake trout. This time of year, they're still up in the shallows, close to the rocks, and we're going to try hook into a couple of them, and then we're going to find some northern pike.
Yeah, and this is we brought the Argo into some boats that are sitting here waiting. So this is a remote lake that we're fishing for literally untouched fish, lake trout and northern pike.
When you come into the main lodge, this is one of the options. It's another lake you can fish if you're a little bit more adventurous and want to change the scenery. We have several options that we can do, and it's no extra expense to the client.
Awesome. Well, we're going to throw some Northern Kings and some Len Thompson lures and hook into some monsters, hopefully.
And let's get some fish.
All right, thank you. We're at one of Lloyd Lake Lodge's remote lakes that we Argoed into. It was an awesome adventure in itself. And right now we're trolling lake trout, and we got a little bit of wind here. I mean, at Lloyd Lake Lodge, they can control the amazing food. The fishing speaks for itself. The lodge and accommodations is amazing, but they can't control the weather. But there's always somewhere to go. Oh, there we go. And there's always fish. Excellent, that's our first pass. Derek, you said once we come around this side, we should hook up to them on the ledge. This will be my first lake trout of
I missed mine, but
the
you got the hooks in
2017
yours.
season. What I'm really hoping for, I know there's monsters in here, but I'm really hoping he's the shore lunch lake trout.
And he is.
All right.
Hey, great job.
Awesome. And you missed one right there as well, eh?
Yeah, you hit mine first, and seems like you came across and hit yours.
Well, there's the perfect one for shore lunch.
First pass, first fish, perfect for shore lunch.
Well, the pressure's off. We can eat again here at Lloyd Lake Lodge. This is awesome. Let's get back in there again. Those Len Thompsons are working amazing.
All right. I'm on.
Ah, Derek's on. We're just so rudely interrupted.
Ah, he spit.
He spit it out. Well, 3 boat lengths, 2 missed lake trout, and 1 landed. 3 boat lengths. So
I'm on.
Derek's on again. You want me to run the boat?
That's right. I got her popped in neutral.
I'm gonna try to get a double header as I reel in slow, and then I'll net them for you. This is amazing fishery, and these guys know, like I say, the weather. Oh, you're here.
Another beautiful little trout.
The weather you can't control, but you always have somewhere to go fishing for a variety of species. Oh,
Hey, great net job there.
perfect. Awesome, Dare. That's another one for the shore lunch.
Bet we didn't even do 2 passes yet.
Honestly, we've gone maybe 3-4 boat lengths. We've missed two fish, and this is our second one that we've landed. And again, like I've been trying to explain, that Lloyd Lake Lodge take care of you in every way, but they can't control the weather, but there's always somewhere for you to go, and there's always fish in those somewheres we're going.
It's a pretty fun game.
Oh man, it's truly a trip of a lifetime. And Derek, right? As soon as we rounded that corner.
It's a nice little rock shelf, and the fish are hanging out there.
Oh, those they love those Len Thompsons. just,
We're in neutral. Well, we're fine.
what's that?
We're in neutral. We're fine.
Perfect. And he feels like a little better fish. Rocks starting to see, you can see the rocks. There he is.
Hey, another lake trout.
Wow, that is awesome. It's just one after another. I'll take him.
Okay.
You get us off the rocks there. I want to keep fishing. And what we're trolling is I'm trolling the number 2, Len Thompson Super Glow.
And number 2, that's the size that we use up here. It's a staple of the North Country.
Yeah, this and the original 5 of Diamonds and all their Len Thompson's lures are amazing.
Wonderful products.
And they work well on a variety of species.
Let it be lake trout, northern pike, and even walleye.
Yeah, you catch walleye on them as well. Let's get back in for some lake trout.
Let's get a couple more.
Hold your horses, we'll be right back. Fish on! Welcome back to Fishing the Wild West.
So you, right times of the year, like top water or fly fishing for northern pike?
And basically, end of May, June is top water for pike. If we'd have a little less chop right now, that's what we'd be throwing.
Yep.
But just weather conditions, we had to switch up and go a couple feet underneath the water.
Yeah, and there is nothing funner than top water pike.
Oh, hooked up.
Oh, there you go. For
We're trying to tell a
anglers,
story here, and
Yeah.
this fish interrupted us.
for anglers that don't have option for bass fishing, northern pike top water is the closest thing we have.
Not quite sure what this one is yet. So we'll take it a little bit more seriously.
I'll come over with the net.
I think that might be a good call. Oh yeah, she's a big girl.
Oh yeah. Here, and they're stacked in here like this. You just got to go through smaller ones to get to the bigger ones.
Yeah.
This
See
is
if
a
I
really
can
nice one.
Get the head towards you. Oh, she fits.
She just fits in the net. Holy cow, we'll hold this up for the camera when you get your hook out of her. It's a big fish.
Nice thing about these rubber nets, they can roll a little bit. They don't get twisted. And check that out.
That is a beauty.
Now there's a Lloyd Lake Lodge pike.
And there's 4 feet of water in this back bay.
You betcha.
That is awesome. Slow growing season up here because of the cold being
Yep.
north.
And we don't have a lot of time when there's no ice on the lake. In 5 months out of the year, we have open water, and the other 7 months,
Ice covered.
ice covered. And the cold water, fish don't grow all that fast. You got a trophy fish, and that fish can be 20, 25, 30 years old.
There's one.
There's a good hit.
I'm hoping this is a 20, 25-year-old. It's a better fish. Yeah, I don't really have, it's just like he's bowing up his shoulders and trying to stay put. Oh, I got him, drug him out of the weeds.
Makes them fight twice as hard.
Yeah, well, sitting in the weeds ambushing bait. I think he's still a nice fish though. They're all nice fish. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's not a bad one. Perfect. There we go.
Awesome. That is another great. They're just stacked in this bay, Derek.
They are, and they're thick. They're easy to find, and just a lot of fun.
And we're wind protected here. Lloyd Lake Lodge, where your fishing dreams come true. Wow.
Gear Talk, brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Tracker Boats.
So we're here at Lloyd Lake Lodge. We're in the Tight Lines tackle shop. All the products we're going to talk about today can be purchased here while you're on your fishing vacation at Lloyd Lake Lodge. But what we're using today for shallow water pike, 2 feet down to 6 feet, is actually new to Len Thompson Lures, is the Northern King. It's a proven salmon spoon. It's a little lighter than the original Len Thompson Lures, but it's perfect for shallow water pike. We casted and trolled both these lures. On one particular lure, I caught over 46 pike. These are still high quality lures, all hand painted, and they held up really well to a variety of sizes of pike. When we went deeper, I tied on the new Super Glow series from Len Thompson, little heavier lure. Got them down a bit deeper from 6 feet down to right down to even 20 feet. And we also caught a variety of lake trout on these. The Super Glow shows up amazing in the water, especially as it goes darker and you lose light. These Super Glows landed a number of fish. The only thing we did to all the lures that we used was pinch the barbs, and I can't even tell you over the week of fishing here at Lloyd Lake Lodge how many pike and lake trout we caught using these lures. For more tips and tricks like this, join us next week on Fish in the Wild West TV.
Hold your horses, we'll be right back. This segment is brought to you by Wild Guide Magazine, Canada's essential hunting and fishing resource.
There
There we go. That's it, that one.
Third time's a charm, and he's a good fish. Yeah, this one went at it 3 times, missed it twice. Third time's a charm. We just come from the other side of the bay there. He did just a hunch, Derek?
It was way we were heading, and actually saw a little splash over this way, so I figured let's keep on moving.
Well, they're all
really
over
matter
this
which side of the
bay.
bay we're
No,
on to catch 'em?
apparently not. This is another good one.
Would you like the net on this one?
Yeah,
or?
please. It's really good pike. Bring him in. Head first, tail up. Jesus, just where else can you go and literally just cast after cast catch pike anywhere from 5 pounds to 20 pounds? There's another good one. Like, this is just consistent.
One after another. And they're just stacked heavy in this bay right now. Just perfect time of year for it.
Yeah. Just a beautiful fish. We'll get him back in there and go get more. Like, it's just how strong they are amazes me.
The
And-
thick backs on them, and
Yeah, let's get him in there.
for cold water fish, they have lots of energy.
Oh, Western Canada's #1 predator fish.
Conservation Corner brought to you by Hollis Wealth, aligning your financial future so you can spend more time outdoors.
Wherever you go, whether it be a fly-in lodge or even your local drive-to lake, a different province, different state, it's all in your fishing regulations. There's a lot of water bodies that are barbless. What that means with barbless is we got a hook here with a barb. It has to be pinched down. You can actually purchase barbless hooks or pinch them down. And it's simply just a pair of pliers, grab the barb portion of it, I squeeze it and give it a little bit of a roll with a light squeeze on my pliers. And if it didn't go all the way down, just give it another one. And now it's barbless. You've pinched the barb down. And what that does is it protects the fish, even protects the angler or the person netting. As many fish as we caught here at Lloyd Lake Lodge, your hands were constantly in releasing fish, taking hooks out. And this goes for not only jigs when we were walleye fishing, but also for spoons. Please practice catch and release to protect our fisheries and the future generations so they too can enjoy the time on the water. And also, whatever province or state you go to, pick up your local regulations or look at it online and understand the regulations for the lakes or water bodies that you're going to.
Still there?
Yeah. He swam right. Yeah, I think this is a better one too.
She just cut straight across. You know it's a better fish
When he decides.
yeah, they don't stay right behind the boat.
Okay, I'm over here.
Oh yeah, she's a nice one.
That's when with that Northern King too. That's a really good pike.
There we go.
Excellent.
Another beautiful fish.
They are awesome. Well, Derek, I want to thank you that you and your brother Des at Lloyd Lake Lodge and the amazing fishery that you have. To catch, I mean, there's bigger fish in here, 40 inches and plus, and you're going to catch those, or you have the opportunity to catch those,
Absolutely.
but you're going to catch, I don't even know how many
Countless.
of these you caught. Yeah. I want to thank you for having us to your
bet.
beautiful lodge, Lloyd Lake Lodge, Saskatchewan. If you're looking to book a trip of a lifetime for multiple species, lake trout, northern pike, walleye, and even Arctic grayling, book with Lloyd Lake Lodge. I'm your host, Wes David. Join us next week for another episode of Fish in the Wild West TV.
Sometimes it feels like heaven. Fish in the Wild West, living a dream. New lakes and miles I've driven. Fish in the Wild West. When work is poison, the antidote to spend 10 hours on this fishing boat. No cell phone service and no lawn to mow. What matters most is that I'm all alone. Living a dream, fishing the stream. Fishing the streams, living a dream. Living a dream, fishing the streams. Fishing the Wild West.